Hello and welcome to Start the Beat with Sykes. My name is Sykes and this is my podcast. Before we get started, I just wanted to take a quick moment to thank everyone who checked out the last episode. If you're one of those people, I hope you enjoyed the conversation and thanks so much for coming back. But for everyone out there who's new to the show, welcome. Feel free to make yourselves at home. And as always, there's beer, soda, water, coffee in the fridge. Cheers to everyone out there on the internet. You make it through school. You make it out alive.
Yeah.
Right? Did you do college or anything?
So I went to Slippery Rock for 1 year.
Okay.
And
what were you trying to be when you grew up?
well, originally I had applied for the music therapy program.
Okay.
And I didn't make it. And so but I got accepted into Slippery Rock. So they just I got thrown on uncredited or whatever, the undeclared, and uncredited. I went on undeclared, and then I just got drunk for a year, man. Like to be honest with you,
yeah.
Sorry, mom.
Yeah.
Sorry, ma.
Totally.
But I did. I just honestly, I was miserable. I was so used to functioning with I had a job and I would do this and I would do that, and I got up there and I applied at every job I could apply at that was walking distance and never got hired. And so I was just struggling the entire time, and my mental health went down, so my performance went down, and then I just there was just a point where I was just not leaving my room and not talking to the friends I had made there or anything like that.
Yeah,
it's kind of a bummer because I hardly actually got to really keep any meaningful relationships from Slippery Rock, and that bums me out because there are some really cool people I met there, and I definitely wish I could reconnect with some of them for sure.
Yeah. So post Slippery Rock, then what year would that have been?
2013.
2013. All right. So what happens after that?
2013 happens, and I start cooking. I get a dishwashing job, and then a couple months
up in Slippery Rock, or are you back in Pittsburgh?
I was in the South Hills.
Okay.
And it was at the Atrias in McMurray,
mm-hmm.
which is the second busiest one other than the original one, and it's the night it's really busy, and I pretty much just got my ass whooped for 6 years there, and now I can cook professionally anywhere. It's really
so
nice.
You went from a dishwasher to cook at that restaurant
to head saute.
Oh, nice. Yeah. What was that word you just said to me?
Head saute.
Okay.
Head saute. I was Wednesday through Sunday night saute all day every day. Then I moved, and then what kind of happened? So I was kind of during that process, I became really good friends with Shark. And
how did you two meet?
We had a mutual friend who honestly we just all got together and got stoned one day.
Tight.
And I had just been at this point I had been writing. I had already in high school, my senior year, Sully and I wrote about 2 EPs together, and they're not that good. We made them on a shitty digital 8-track.
So you went to high school with Sully?
Sully and I went to high school together.
Okay, cool.
Yes. Sully and I were. It's really funny that we're still roommates and really close friends, and we were in a band together in high school and stuff. His band is awesome. Go check out Understatement. They're putting a new single out soon. They're super. I listen to them practice in my house all the time. So and that was that was what I had focused on a whole bunch then. My senior year was I was in a band with Sully, and we were doing this and that, and we were trying to do shows, and we kind of got punked on a bunch of those those early pay to plays.
Oh yeah, Guerrilla Productions.
Guerrilla Productions. That's exactly what it fucking was. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
And
that I don't. Whoever was in charge of that company needs to be charged for war crimes. I swear.
But what had kind of happened was in high school I kind of just had been I loved hip hop, and I was really at that point I was really into who was popular at the time, like Lil Wayne and Kanye, and I hadn't really explored much more. I had listened back to some classic stuff, and I used to have this terabyte hard drive of just shit I would just Pirate Bay, and I would just download discographies and just listen to them, because I like to media dive and constantly be influenced and stimulated, because I feel it helps me write in a different way every time I'm doing something. So it's just I'll have I'll be having an ebook on my phone. I've been going through stuff. I read Jekyll and Hyde 2 weeks ago or 3. No, it was a month ago. Then I read The Invisible Man, and then I'm trying to read one of these like some classic Japanese literature because I'm a fucking weeb.
Mhm.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
That's
That
okay.
was gross. Uh, but oh, was it what were we talking about? What was the original question?
Well,
I'm
the
sorry.
original question was asked how you and Shark met.
Oh, okay. So going back to that. Oh my god. Sorry, I knew I was just gonna ramble. On
It's
that.
all good, dude.
So Shark and I met via a mutual friend. I was talking about how I like transitioned into rapping, and then Shark and I met. So I transitioned into writing hip hop. It wasn't as like I didn't really know what I was like really writing about. I think at the beginning of it, I was like just imitating stuff and like trying to like write like some of these cool like especially like when we met in like 2013, there was like watching movies with the sound off had just come out. I think like Kendrick Lamar's first album had just come out. So there are all these like new style rappers, and we were like mind blown because we had like liked stuff before, and then we were like, wow, maybe we can do it. And Cole had made this album. I don't know if I should like dox him and tell, but he had this project called Shark Parker and the Lost Boys.
Okay.
And that was like his high school rap project.
Oh, cool.
And so like we kind of just like I was working at this gas station overnight, like right before I'd started working at Atria's when we actually just met. And we listened to like Pusha T's Number on the Boards, and then we wrote a remix to it and recorded it in his basement. I still have it on my SoundCloud on a private doc. Yeah. And then Cole and I like Cole was going to college for graphic design and just kind of like writing stuff, and then I was just kind of like sitting around writing stuff, and then we met Daily Grind. And that's Byron, if you've ever met Byron, big blonde beard.
Yeah.
That was kind of him. He was kind of like it was me and Christian and Cole and Byron, and we all kind of just like hung out and got stoned all the time and just like talked about art and like wrote stuff together and like and then we met Daily Grind, and we kind of just all assimilated and like just started like honestly at the beginning of that it was kind of really toxic. No offense, I love all of you, but we were doing was getting blackout drunk and going in playing shows. It was like it was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous for a while. Like and then like I mean I'm not gonna go into like the politics, but Daily Grind dissipated, and Matt and Miles like then turned into Back Alley Sound with Cole as like because everyone was just like Cole is an incredible lyricist, and I mean and like he's in anything like I've just been around, so I've just all I've seen is watch him get better. And it's been nice because like I've just sat here and gotten to write my own material, and then I started Must See TV, and then Must See TV is kind of on hiatus. But then Yak the like this I didn't expect this to happen. Studio 22 is kind of like Sam and Miles' little brainchild, and in January they were just like, hey, we're gonna make music for you now and with you, and like we're gonna like do it, and I was just like, yes, that's cool. And then we made Off the Map like in a day, like start to finish. Off the Map was made in one day. I didn't even have it all written. I just went, and then the EP started getting crafted after that.
Yeah.
And, Must See TV is gonna come back. We're gonna actually like put it in Studio 22. It's just I'm just letting Kai do his own thing for now. He's on a couple tracks on the EP actually. He's just ported in some scratches for us, and they sound really good. But yeah, it's kind of been that. That's been kind of like the whole history so far.